Teddy was a gem of a man.
Teddy was my best friend. I mean, he was my friend. That was all there was to it, you know.
He wasn't just an entertainer, he was the entertainer.
That's the first memory of Teddy. I saw him in Riverside and danced to him, but didn't meet him. Then I was introduced to him at Ragtime. And after the night was over, he walked up and he said, "Babe, how'd you like to be my manager?" I said, "Teddy, I don't know anything about being a manager." And he says, "We'll learn together."
He could look into you and he could pull the best out of you. He'd make you reach in and make you pull out the best of yourself.
The biggest thing that I find him so impressive about Teddy is his ability to make people feel comfortable. And then through that process, you learn how to love the man, because when you see him perform, that love is reflected back to the audience. And he does it in such a unique way, in a style that hasn't been done in years.
He cared about everybody else. What he wanted or needed came second, always.
He lived to make other people happy. He lived to perform. I mean, he could be with one person, he could do it just by a favor, singing happy birthday to somebody and leaving it on the voicemail. That made him happy.
As he had a heart that was so large, it encompassed everyone that came within reach of it. I've said it, I'll say it again, you couldn't come in contact with Teddy and not love him.
And of course, his experiences with James Brown and B.B. King and all the greats, Dizzy Gillespie and Art Carney in Miami, he had experiences with where Art would go in and open up all these, venues for him to go, play. And, just the culmination of all of that became, was manifest, I guess you could say, into an individual that really enjoyed giving back.
He was a mentor. He was, sometimes he'd be like, big brother. A recent father. He recently, kind of taught me how to be as a father when I had, problems, personal problems. He'd, tell me, you just need to just chill out, just calm down a little bit, step back, remember, no matter what's going on, that's your people, or, that's your baby, don't worry. He said, that daughter, that's your dream. That was what he always told me, that's your dream.
Teddy made music and entertainment more accessible on many levels. He did it through interpersonal connections that he would make on stage. He did it through the Follies. He did it through his daily life. Whenever he met children, he would always go out of his way to, have an interaction with a child that, expressed some interest in music or the arts.
And nobody could do a horn like Teddy. And his voice, it just goes for miles, whatever direction, whether it's blues, jazz, classic rock. He would do it, and he would do it well.
When Teddy comes out, he has a feel, it just radiates away from him. It's not like anything that you see, and it's no disrespect to the younger entertainers, and it's not something that you build. It was something that was in Teddy. Class was Teddy's middle name.